Welcome to Becca's Bold Blurbs, quick and radical perspectives on living sober by getting the nonsense out of your noggin so you can get on with living this one wonderful life you've been given. Let's get to it. All right, we're back. It's Friday already, and it's blurb time. This week, we've been talking about triggers all week long, and I have a confession to make. First of all, though, today I am going to finish our discussion on triggers. I'm going to tell you more about the Daily Do Challenge that's coming up beginning August 1st, and how you can get involved in that, and how it's going to catapult your life to the next level. But first, I have a confession to make. Now, I don't know if you noticed this, but I sure did. This week's blurbs have not been that great. Now, the blurbs are okay, but I haven't been, my usual blurbish self. And I want to tell you why. You ready? Because I don't like the trigger topic. Now, here's the thing, right? Been doing a little bit of getting some feedback and doing a little bit of research, which I'm not super keen on. You know me, I just give you the blurbs. I get topics and give you the blurbs. Well, I did that. It turns out that triggers are a topic that many of us that struggle with alcohol are interested in. So people are interested in the topic of triggers. I personally, however, am not. And that's why I struggled this week. Like triggers. Okay, triggers. But instead of talking about why triggers are, why I don't care and you do, and whatever, that's not important. I want to share with you why I don't think you should be too concerned about triggers. So that's how we're going to end our discussion of triggers, and why I was kind of, I have talked about them before, but it's just not keen. Well, let me tell you why. Oh, can you hear my wind chimes in the background? That's just for you. They're beautiful. Okay. Triggers, I believe, whether they're internal, external, or you're just triggered the moment you open your eyes in the morning, like I was in the last few years of my drinking, they aren't important because they imply, like when we talk about, oh, I was triggered, or oh, this triggers me, or that triggers me, or when we worry about triggers, it implies weakness on our part. I want you, my lovelies, to have a mindset and an attitude that is so beyond triggers that they don't even matter. I want you to make a decision to live a happy, healthy, alcohol-free life. And to hell with the triggers. Like, to hell with it. Yeah, I was triggered. So what? I've decided not to drink. I want you to be powerful. I want you to be strong. I want you to be able to walk through life, triggered or not triggered, and move ahead with what you're doing with your life. You've got a plan, you've made a decision, you're getting healthy, you're going to live the last chapters of your life invigorated and healthy with a spring in your step, and no trigger is going to stand in your way. That's why I don't want you to go off on trigger tangents. I really want you to just not allow something like that to get in your way. Now, it's easy for me to say that, but here's the thing. If you are getting the help that I am constantly telling you need, constantly, because I am now at this late stage of the game, convinced that without help, you're doomed. I know there are people that disagree with me, but that's okay. I'm the blurb. These are my blurbs, right? That's my opinion. And so if you're not getting help, you will be a victim of triggers. It's going to be very difficult for you to have that powerful stance on life, to make a decision, and with the strength of your accountability community and the people and the way, whatever it is you choose, whatever route you take to get supported, without that, you will be a victim of triggers. You will be concerned about triggers. But if you just hop right over them to the help that you need, they will soon just be little pebbles on the road that you step right over or kick to the side, and it won't matter because you will have a strong mindset, a powerful decision has been made that I'm not saying that you'll be perfect. I'm not saying we never make mistakes. We have slips. We do. We do. But we get resourcefulness and meaning that whatever comes up, whatever happens to us, whether we fall or slip or something, we are resourceful enough to go, I'm going to find a way to push through this. I can survive this. I can do this. I'm strong. I have my community. I'm learning strategy. I know what to do. I know how to get help. I know. So trigger, what's a trigger? What do you care about triggers? Now, if you haven't got help yet and you're hesitating, so, my first, what I'm going to say. I'm going to ask, why are you hesitating? And at the same time, I'm going to remind you that that is exactly what I did for all those years. So I'm not judging. I am not judging you. I'm just trying to convince you to finally pull the trigger and get the help you need. Because if you're that person that's hesitating to get the help, then that was me. And I'm like, I know where it leads. It leads to more failure and more heartbreak and more suffering. It means it leads to your health getting worse. It leads to, right? All the damage that alcohol does to us. That's where it leads. If you're stubbornly refusing to open up your heart and open up your life to the help that you need, then you're going to succumb to triggers. You're going to find it very difficult. And I'm trying to give you, this week I'm trying to go, okay, I'm going to do the trigger thing. But I don't know if you heard it in my voice, but the energy wasn't there and it was bugging me all week. I'm like, wow, that was that was not a very good blurb. And I realized why. And so I just really wanted to share that with you and go back to what really matters here. Getting yourself so solid, so happy, so healthy, so powerful, so decided that triggers are just a joke. Triggers. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm back. This is me. Here, you got the real me back here. So that's my thoughts on triggers. I do sincerely hope that if you are struggling with triggers and you don't have help yet, that you got something this week that was helpful. I do believe that, everything I said to you this week, I hope it would help. Like, for example, if you're struggling by being triggered at certain times of the day or certain things, start with what I said. Start by being aware. Take it, write down anything that triggers you. From there, you can try to avoid the ones that are avoidable, but I'm telling you right now that you can't avoid all of them. It's inevitable. You're going to be triggered. So then get the strategy that you need. You can do the pickup, which I taught you either yesterday or the day before, can't remember. You could try the pickup if you have someone to reach out to, because the C on pickup is connect, right? P is pause, I inhale, C connect. You can you can break you can do a pattern interrupt when you're triggered by going out for a walk or jumping on your bike or doing something like that. So there are strategies for triggers, and I hope that that was helpful for you this week. But really, ultimately, we want to get you where they just don't matter. That's what I want for you. I want you having the real transformation, the real success, not someone who's got to go through their day struggling with triggers. Right? What kind of life is that? And you can do it. You can do it. It's totally doable. Okay, all right, gals, let's wrap up this week by talking. I'm so excited. We are going to the next level around here. I'm so excited about the daily do's. If you haven't heard about the daily do's yet, I'm going to tell you what they are. Starting August 1st, I'm going to give you at the end of every blurb something to do that day. It's a challenge. I'm going to say to you, today I challenge you to do fill in the blank. And I've got a list, a growing list of do's, healthy do's. Now, these are not big, gigantic things. These are little things you can do that will sparkle up your day and help move you towards the life that you are aiming towards. In order to participate in the do, all you have to really do is turn on a blurb and get the do from me and do it. But if you want to really participate, you can go to the show notes, click on the link there, download the tracker, the Daily Do Tracker, and on the tracker you write the date, what the do was, and then give yourself a big bold check mark. And when you have 30 check marks in a row, you're going to email that to me, and I'm going to first of all give you an honorable mention on the show, first names only. And second of all, I'm going to put your name in a hat for a monthly draw for a one-on-one coaching session with me. Now, the cherry on top, the final piece is I'm forming a Daily Do community. So if you really want to take this to the ultimate level, you not only have the tracker and you're checking off your dues, but you can come and join the community. It's a free community of others just like you who are blurbers, who are doing the dues, and that is powerful. So for those of you who are hesitating to get the help that I'm always asking you to get, this is one way you can do it. It's not the highest level of help because, I mean, it's a group. Everyone's in there. People are absolutely supporting each other, but there's no individual coaching or anything like that in there. But there's definitely community, and that is incredibly powerful. So I strongly encourage you to get into the community, and you could go in daily and just post and say, I did my do today, and get some love back from other people doing the do's. So it's just going to be so exciting. I'm just incredibly excited about this. Starting August 1st, that's what we're going to do. But on Monday, you are going to find the link for the tracker. I'm going to get it finished up this weekend. And on Monday, you're going to be able to download your tracker and get ready to start your dues on the 1st of August, which is next week. So it's all happening really fast. All right, kids, that is 5 blurbs for you this week coming to a close. I am sending you so much love and so much joy and so much happiness that I know you can have. And if you're struggling, just keep coming back because that's why I'm here, just to help, and together we'll grow, and who knows what exciting thing will come up with next around here. So get ready for the dues. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you Monday. Bye for now. Thanks for popping in. Be sure to come back tomorrow so we can keep your head on straight. Sending you buckets of love.